Hello, Dominations! My name is Kane, and I would like to thank you for joining me on this episode. I will be talking about one of my favorite units, which is the Heavy Tank. A lot of players have been using the Heavy Tank, and it's arguably one of the best units on Dominations due to the fact that it has the highest hit points as well as the best DPS on any units on the game. I will be sharing to you here my experiences in using the Heavy Tank, and hopefully you'll be able to pick something out of it and you'll be able to enjoy it as much as I do. So let me first show to you guys here what I usually bring as my troop composition during my attacks. Here I'm bringing up 6 heavy tanks to support them with 3 commandos, 2 fighters, and 2 transports, as well as 2 infantries to fill it up. Let me show you next here what are the tactics I use. So here I have 2 protects, 2 heals, 2 sabotage, and a betrayal. I also have the Colosseum's Strength of the Gladiator as well as the Brandenburg's Gate Blitzkrieg tactic. Now, a Mark 5 heavy tank usually has 32,000 HP, but due to the technology, the artifacts, and wonders that I was able to acquire, was able to boost it up to 56,000. Here, let me show you guys your Mark 11 heavy tank donated by an ally. As you can see, its stats have been boosted significantly due to the buffs that I was able to get. I'll be sharing on a different video what are the technologies I've researched, the wonder combinations that I've used, as well as the artifacts that I was able to unlock. Now, let me show to you guys here my heavy tanks in action. I have not used here any mercenaries or donated troops from my alliance. Here I am attacking a Cold War base. I'm still in the atomic age when I made this attack. I initiated it with sending out my troop transports. I sabotaged the air defenses there. My target here is to get that Forbidden Palace out as quickly as possible. Fortunately, the base traps have already been sprung, so it will be a piece of cake for me here to take out its defenses. I started deploying my commandos at this point here to further weaken the base before I deploy my heavy tanks. Now, as you may have noticed, this base here doesn't have much resources. That's not my objective. My objective here is to get the national trade goods to prepare for the next war. Now here, my heavy tanks have begun their advance. Okay, so usually some players would have them split up to different parts of the base. But for me, I like them bunched up here together so that they could steamroll those defenses a lot easier. That's why I use paratroopers as well as commandos to provide support to the heavy tank's advance, as well as close-in air support provided by fighters. Now, the commandos here are expendable. They are a lot cheaper compared to the heavy tank. Here I pop the protect and I heal on my heavy tanks. I call it the Iron Curtain. Now, if you played Red Alert, you would know why I called it that. The base defenses and defenders here are not fully upgraded, so they're not putting up much resistance against my attacks. Now, one of the things that you need to remember, guys, is that heavy tanks may be monsters, but they are not invincible. You need to watch out for those anti-tank guns. Plus, if the defenders here caught up with your heavy tanks, they will die easily like any other units here if they get overwhelmed. Now, a major weakness with the heavy tank is, God, they're awfully slow. And that's the reason why you use your support troops here to clear up the base quickly. Now, to me, the real danger are landmines. As you can see here from this layout, the landmines are placed on choke points. Landmines correctly placed could literally damage your heavy tank, if not kill it completely. So you need to watch out for those. Now I'll be publishing another video on how you could protect yourselves against landmines. This battle is pretty much spent. I think there's just one building away. So shout out to my alliance mates in PH Warriors. If you don't have any alliance yet, guys, I cannot stress how important that is. Join an alliance. So I think I just lost, yes, I lost 2 commandos here. I met my objective in getting that national trade goods. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe. I'll be publishing more in the next couple of days. Thank you.